प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्।
अहोवत महत्पापं कर्तुं व्यवसिता वयं यत् राज्य सुखलोभेन हन्तुं स्वजनमुद्यताः. That we are doing this, we are engaging in this war, it's a great sin because we are trying to kill our people, our own grandfather, teacher, etc. only for winning over the happiness which comes from the kingship. So has that moha gone, the delusion gone? Listening to it, Krishna is asking Arjuna. Arjuna uvacha nashto moha smritirlabdha
नष्टो मोहः स्मृतिर्लब्धा
tvat prasadan mayachyuta
त्वत्प्रसादान्मयाच्युत
sthitosmi gata sandeha
स्थितोऽस्मि गतसन्देहः
karishye vachanam tava.
करिष्ये वचनं तव.
He says, Nashto moha, my all delusion is gone. Smritir labdha, I have got back the memory. What is that memory? Memory of my real identity. Actually, we call self-realization, it is getting back the memory. Because self has not to be produced. We are already the self. But we have forgotten that we are self. The cover of ignorance, cover of desire and ego, that has made us forget what we really are. So actually our Shastras say we have all committed suicide. Atmaha is the word. Bhagavatam also said. Because we don't know what we are. That is our real Atma, the infinite Atma. And we think we are small. So have we not committed the real suicide, not the other suicide, bodily suicide. It is the real Atmahanta. So he says that Smritir Labdha, I have got back the memory. In Chandogya I said that Narada's, the Sanat Kumara, his advice to Narada, that when Narada wanted some advice, that Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smritihi Smritilambhe Sarvagrantinam Vipramoksha. Ahara Shuddha, when all the inputs are purified. Ahara doesn't mean only the food. Whatever inputs, even through the mind, the thoughts, everything is ahara. Through the senses, through the mind, whatever we are reading, whatever we are talking, whatever we are thinking, conversing, all are aharas we are putting. Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhi. When we purify all the inputs, automatically our being becomes purified. Sattva means the being becomes purified. Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smritihi. When the being gets purified, then we get back the Smriti, which is Dhruva means constant. That means there is no change. That Atma, what we are, the identity we are, we get back. Here it may not be that Dhruva Smriti for Arjuna, because it is too fast. He would have got the self Atma Sakshatkara. That is Smriti Labdha, not Dhruva Smriti comes out of knowledge. He has not yet gone that far. It's an immediate response. After the Mahabharata war, Arjuna says that during this war, this great war, torturing war, Krishna, I have forgotten what you said in the beginning of the war, whatever you had said in Bhagavad Gita, please repeat it. I have forgotten everything. So Krishna says, how can he repeat it? I have also forgotten, because no one speaks out of a situation. He cannot repeat a lecture again. There are Shrutidharas who can repeat the lecture. But the knower, seeing the situation, he speaks. Whatever comes out of his mouth, it is a natural way. So he cannot repeat. But Arjuna said, but I need you tell me something which will relieve me, because I am not able to retain whatever you had told in Bhagavad Gita. So then again Krishna advises him, which is called Uttara Gita. In Mahabharata it is there, Uttara Gita it is called. So this Smriti Labdha, it is not the Dhruva Smriti that they are talking about in Chandogya, but it is the Smriti. The Atma is the Atma Sakshatkara is the getting back the Smriti. When Baba had written me on the postcard to come for initiation, he had done that such and such day in the Godhuli Lagna. Godhuli Lagna means the evening time. When the cows come back home, the dust comes and there is a pink radiation all around. Generally they say that the daughter should be shown at that time, so that the groom will like the daughter. Godhuli Lagna is the time when the bride, to become bride, when you are giving the daughter in marriage, you should show it to the party, the groom's party in Godhuli Lagna, because that the pinkish light will be reflected on the face and all. So you come on that Godhuli Lagna, and next morning, Yatha Sadhya means as far as possible, we will do Smriti Charana. That means of the Smriti Charana of the truth we will do. See the language. He said we will do the Smriti Charana. That means getting back that Smriti of the Atma. That is the initiation. So, Nashto Moha Smritir Labdha. My delusion is gone. I have got back the memory of my real self. Tvat Prasadat Maya Achyuta. By your grace. O Achyuta. Achyuta means who never swerves. That means again the self. Sthitosmi, I have become stabilized. Gata Sandeha, I have become doubtless. Karishye Vachanam Tava, I am ready to follow whatever you say. See, this is the surrender. He is saying, whatever you say, I will do. Whether it is Shubha, Ashubha, nothing. Whatever you say, I will do. So this is actually not a Ghatana Smriti. Ghatana Smriti means generally Smriti we refer to when we remember that I was in the school, that happened, this happened. It is the fragmented Smriti. It is not that kind of a Smriti. It is the self revealing itself. And we are discovery. It's the greatest discovery that we can have, that who am I? Sanjaya Uvacha. Now Arjuna's reply is over in one shloka. Krishna wanted to know whether you have delusion is gone. He has replied fully. Now Sanjaya is describing what has happened. Ityaham Vasudevasya
Ityaham Vasudevasya
Parthasya cha Mahatmanaha
Parthasya cha Mahatmanaha
Samvadamimam Ashrosham
Samvadamimam Ashrosham
Adbhutam Romaharshanam
Adbhutam Romaharshanam
Vyasa Prasadat cha Shrutavan
Vyasa Prasadat Shrutavan
Chani Vyasa Prasadat Shrutavan
Vyasa Prasadat Shrutavan
Etad Guhyamaham Param
Etad Guhyamaham Param
Yogam Yogeshwarat Krishnat
Yogam Yogeshwarat Krishnat
Sakshat Kathayatah Swayam.
Sakshat Kathayatah Swayam.
Now it is Sanjaya's statement. See, we should understand the conversation between a realized guru and a deserving shishya. We should try to value it properly. The great is the value. A guru will not talk irrelevant things. If to a deserving shishya, whatever he speaks, it is like a Veda Vakya. Generally, a knower, whatever he speaks is considered to be Veda Vakya. But to a deserving close shishya, What he says, it has great, tremendous value. So Sanjay is a person, as a third person, he is having that evaluation, he is also having the Shraddha for it. That he is saying that this kind of a Adbhuta means unprecedented conversation between the realized Guru Sakshat Yogeshwara Krishna, who is talking to his most beloved disciple Arjuna. I have been favored this boon by Vyasadeva. By his boon, I am blessed to hear this conversation between the realized Guru and the deserving Shishya, his most beloved Shishya. Romaharshanam, my hairs are standing on my body. And it is also param guhyam. It is the great secret. Sakshat kathayata swayam. That is spoken of by Krishna himself, not recorded in the YouTube or CD or so. So we have to understand other than Krishna and Arjuna, only Sanjaya was able to listen to this conversation. So Sanjaya also had the corresponding deserving qualities. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya samvadamimam adbhutam Keshavarjunayoh punyam Rishyami cha muhurmuhu Tatcha samsmritya Rupam atyadbhutam hareh Vismayo me mahan rajan Rishyami cha punah punah See how much he is saying Samsmritya. Samsmritya means by remembering, recollecting, remembering. This is the dhanyata bodha, or the feeling of blessedness. This we are generally missing. Because even a person who has renounced and stays with the Guru, if he or she doesn't have the blessedness of that opportunity or the where he or she is. Suppose somebody is or Swamiji also. That unless he or she feels the blessedness that this is an opportunity nobody can get easily, that I am doing such a service to the Mahatma. First of all, in her or his understanding, the value of the Mahatma has to be there properly, where he stands, in the whole world, where he stands. Unless that evaluation is there, the blessedness will not be there. Suppose in our ashram many workers are there, but they don't have the evaluation for Swamiji because they don't know. But if some film star comes to see Swamiji, there will be a big queue. With Swamiji they will not behave also properly often. That doesn't matter, but they do not. But if some film star or some great player, sportsman, it happens, ashram, some people who are famous, they come and see. There is a great queue. All the workers will leave their work and stand in queue to have a vision of that person. So it is in their mind, the valuation for a film star is much more than a Mahatma. Do you get it? So the valuation, unless the valuation is there, the blessedness feeling also will not be there. We must feel blessed that such an opportunity has come in my life. Then only this blessedness, the feeling of blessedness or dhanyata bodha, we call it dhanyata bodha. This has great power. That has all the power. If you have the feeling of blessedness, automatically you will get transformed. The transformation will come by the feeling of blessedness alone. That prasada will be felt then. So he says, Rajan, he is actually talking to Dhritarashtra. So here Rajan, he is addressing Dhritarashtra. O Raja, O King, this Adbhutam Samvadam, this unprecedented conversation thinking of it, because he has participated in it fully. So he can recollect and think about it. This is another indication that how your sadhana will become fructified. It is your spending mind hours on that. Suppose the Guru has said something great, or something exposition has been done in a great manner. Now it all depends on your sadhana, how much of mind hour you are going to spend on that, mind hours you are going to spend on that. Normally people will forget the moment they are out of the hall, is it not so? But the more and more mind hours we can spend on that, so much will be the benefit. So this samsmritya he is repeatedly saying is that he is spending mind hours on that, again and again thinking, and he is having the Romaharshana, he is having Haripulation. Keshavarjunayaha junayoho punyam hrishyami cha muhurmuhu. Moment after moment I am ecstatic, I am getting ecstasy by remembering this, the conversation, the punya conversation between Keshava and Arjuna, between Krishna and Arjuna. Then in the second one, it can be Rupam Atyadbhutam Hare, can be thinking of when Krishna is speaking and giving such a message before the greatest war, such a great war. Certainly his face must have been glowing with power and all. See, a person, a knower, he will always not glow like that. The situation makes him glow with the aura, with the power of Sattva Guna and all. So when he is speaking with so much of intensity and greatness, it will be so much amazing to look at him. The glow, aura will be felt around. It can be that, or it can be interpreted as he is thinking of the Vishwarupa shown by Krishna. Because that also was seen by Sanjaya, third party Sanjaya also seen. So both kind of interpretation, both are okay. That Rupam Atyadbhutam Harehe, that Hari is that Rupa, we can refer it to Vishwarupa also. But I would prefer the other interpretation, that when the Guru is speaking to his close disciple, divulging the greatest secret, it will have a great Atyadbhutam Rupam. If we are able to have, if we have the eyes to see, we will be able to see. Vismayo me mahan rajan hrishyami cha punah punah. I am astonished, O Raja, and I am getting ecstatic every moment, again and again. See, description is very good. As we contemplate on the words repeatedly, whatever, just by once thinking it won't work. As we repeatedly contemplate, you will find newer and newer horizons are opening up. We don't spend that time, we don't spend that mind hours. If we spend mind hours on that, repeatedly, every day will find it is appearing like new. It is another, something is coming, some other knowledge is dawning in us. Newer horizons will open up. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno,
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno,
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha,
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha,
Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi,
Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi,
Dhruvani Tirmatirmama,
Dhruvani Tirmatirmama,
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno,
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishno,
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha,
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha,
Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi,
Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi,
Dhruvani Tirmatirmama.
Dhruvani Tirmatirmama.
Here we find the social dimension of Vyasadeva. He has made Sanjaya to speak for him. It is a Sanjaya statement, but it is Vyasadeva who is giving the knowledge of where lies the society's auspicious goal. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara. That means for the society's welfare we need both. A truth seer who will not fight, who will not rule the kingdom, but his mind is absolutely clear to guide the ruler. And the ruler has to be like Arjuna, the Dhanurdharaha. That means he has to work as an instrument for the divine. One is connected to the divine in his own right, that he is completely anchored in his soul. And whatever he speaks, it is the divine language, it is the soul's language. But the other person is connected to this guide and master. And he has to rule. So often he will not be able to get the proper guidance because his mind will be given to multiple things occupied with that. But he can certainly take the guidance from the person who is always in the divine, is anchored in the divine. So this is the way the divinity can work in the society in its magnificent manner. It will be a divine rule when the ruler is connected with a divine person who is anchored fully in the divine. So the ruler also becomes divine. That is why in our country, the king is supposed to be a representative of divine. And good kings, they were all like that. Tatra Shrir Vijayaha Bhutir Dhruva Nitihi. These are the things will happen there. Where? In that country or in the society, these are the things will happen. Shri, Shri has got two meanings. One is the Lakshmi, but Lakshmi is Vishnu Patni. That means when the truth has its expression as the glory, it is actually the Atma glory, that Atma's glory which comes on the face generally. Shri is generally referred to that prosperity, Lakshmi. But Bhutihi also is prosperity. It can be material prosperity as well as internal prosperity also. Vijayaha, victory. Even victory will be there. The country has to fight with others. There is nothing wrong in fighting. You have to protect the country. But the ruler has to be straightforward and anchored and guided by the divine laws. Dhruva Nitihi. That means Dhruva means Abhyabhicharini, the Nitihi, the law, which is the Abhyabhicharini Niti. That means the law has its fundamental support in the foundation of the society, that it is not fluctuating. It's a fundamental law. We say Abhyabhicharini Nitihi. That means which doesn't swerve. So where these two are there, the Yogeshwara Krishna and Dhanurdhara Arjuna, that means the man, the knower anchored always to divinity, and the ruler who is following the knower, then there all the prosperity, all the goodness and the fundamental law of nature, everything will be flourishing there. Victory also. So I have completed on time, almost on time. Whenever the Ikshaku Vamsha's kings were having any, they used to take Upadesha from Vasishtha Deva. Whenever, say even in Rama's case, when he was not able to do anything, the Dasharatha presented the case to Vishwamitra, Vasishtha and all. And they decided, Vishwamitra said that let Vasishtha instruct Rama, because he is the Kula Guru for them. This happens everywhere. When our Vijayanagara kingdom was under invasion, at one time the Sringeri Acharya went to rule, that Vidyaranya Muni you must have heard of, the writer of Panchadashi. He was a sannyasin, but he went and ruled the kingdom for 35 years or so. and made the kingdom very prosperous, everything settled. Then he put the next heir there and went back to his ashram. The Guru asked him that, have you forgotten? In reply to that, he wrote the Panchadashi, that he has not forgotten. So in our country it has happened many times. Even when Rama went to and Dasharatha died, for some time Vasishtadeva was the king. Vasishtadeva had to rule the kingdom. This has happened in many cases. This is our country. We should understand. Prabuddham vimuktam vikaradihinam prasannam sada nitya bodhasvarupam param nishchalam nirgunam salvarupam bhajeham sadanusmarami pranomi. Prabuddham vimuktam vikaradihinam prasannam sada nitya bodhasvarupam param nishchalam nirgunam salvarupam bhajeham sadanusmarami pranomi.